They'll try the right here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They'll try to run for the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing their running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So they're all placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Wilson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now the border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle has been interesting. One side's had the upper hand, the other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Gators will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Tailback with another carry. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Defense able to stop it. He's 4th down now. The Gators will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big hit at the end, but taking a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Over the middle, it's Daniels. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. He'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The back's got it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Using his legs on the scramble. Inside the 35. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. Retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And he's got it again. He shreds the tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And tackled after a small pickup there. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not get...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Looking right. This one caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Makes the first down that pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
breaking free at the 35. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They're going to run it. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Trying to muscle it across the line. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be a return. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Looking for a gap. It's Clark. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Gators will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
pounding away with the run game. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Holstein. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. Using his legs here. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. He reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
That's a first down for the offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
They decide to go for two to get within a field goal. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
And a great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Trying to create here on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
What have we got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Looking downfield, it's Holstein. He'll run it into the end zone. The two-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Well, the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. He escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Clark. No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Okay, they're in range now for a game-tying field goal as they get to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick dart to the right. He's got it inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.